And we are live. Welcome, guys, to another live episode. Today's episode is going to be a little bit technical. Now, the reason why I'm making this is because, obviously, as you guys know, we have a business, we have an agency, and we, surprisingly enough, we actually have a lot of people from high level that actually watch this. So, this is going to be basically a high level training. So, we're going to be doing a training. This is not going to be any mental stuff. Technically, I was supposed to do this yesterday, which was Technical Thursday, but I had my days mixed up. So, today is what? Today is Friday. So, today's Technical Friday. So, we're going to be talking about the technicalities of high level. We're going to be talking about a few new features that high level rolled around and how you can go ahead and implement this. So the first thing first I'm going to be talking about is how to go ahead and pimp your Go High Level, how to go ahead and make your Go High Level from looking from the basic, bland, just the black and white to the basically you can go ahead and have it look like as colorful and as nice as you want it to. So for this, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 5 tools. The reason why I'm not doing my hands that way is because my camera goes a little nuts, but I'm going to be sharing the 5 tools. Say it with me. 5 tools that you go ahead and implement in your Go High Level that can go ahead and take your business, take your users from going, oh my God, this is just not a basic agency, to going, you know what, this is the agency that I want to work with. This is the agency that I want to grow my business with. If it's your first time, like that video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit that notification bell. Hit it. Hit it. You know who I'm talking to. Hit the notification bell. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be spending a lot of my time here. A lot of my time is going to be spent in basically in Go High Level, right? And we're going to be talking about Go High Level, what it is, and all the fancy stuff that basically comes with it. So let's go ahead and make sure. Yep, I got that. All right, let's go ahead and show. So let's Go High Level. So Go High Level is basically, I want you guys to think about it as one of the most awesome tools that's out there. Now, I'm going to be talking to you high level agency owners. Okay, for those of you who are basically using high level as your source of revenue, I'm going to be showing you guys a little few tips and tricks as to how you can go ahead and pimp your Go High Level and make your Go High Level look good. Okay. All right. So for this, let's go ahead and dive into Go High Level. Just a little brief summary here. What is Go High Level? Go High Level is a marketing software. It is an all-inclusive CRM. You can build a website on it. You can do phone calls. You can do all sorts of killer things on there. So first thing first is when you go ahead, if you're new to Go High Level, there should be a link in the description there where you can go ahead and claim a 14-day free trial of Go High Level. The link is in the description, guys. Go click the link in the description, get free 14 days, and you can decide if you want to continue Go High Level or not. If you don't want to, honestly, that's fine. If you do, trust me, listen, you're going to want to go ahead and tune in for Technical Thursdays, okay? So first, let me just go ahead and give you guys a few introduction here. So what's Go High Level? What's this? So you can go ahead and think about it in a sense too. You can manage your entire business framework, your entire business all in one. You can go ahead and basically, connect your Google My Business. If you don't know what Google My Business is, I want you guys to go right now on Google Maps, take your phone, go on Google Maps, and I want you to Google a business, chiropractor, hairdresser, and see what pops up. The list of businesses that pop up, let me see if I could pull up here of hairdresser near me, right? That's basically a list of when you look at this and you look at all these tabs here and you look at all these businesses right here. This is basically businesses that are listed on a Google My Business. They have a Google My Business profile. I can schedule from here. I can go ahead and dive into their website. That's what a Google My Business is. You can connect to Stripe, so which means you can use it for basically payments. You can use it to receive payments if that's something that you want to do. You can go ahead and connect that and use it to receive payments. And then obviously here you have basically, if you dive into the dashboard here, you can go into the dashboard, and in the dashboard you have the ability to see how much you're spending on ads, how your ads are performing, what's your basically your reach and all the good stuff, and how many people are basically interacting with your business. And obviously you have the conversations, you have your calendar. You can replace Calendly, so you don't need your Calendly anymore. You go ahead and replace your Calendly, and you can go ahead and dive in here, and you can go ahead and access your calendar. And you guys know I've showed you guys how to use an AI system to go ahead and book your flights for you. You can go ahead and book your appointments for you. You can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to dive into contacts. Actually, I should be able to dive into contacts and see if it's not going to. Okay, boom, it didn't do that. So you can have your contacts all here pretty much for the most part. You can look into contacts. You could go ahead and use this contacts to go ahead and you can set tags, and you base off which tags you can run various workflows. And then you have bulk actions and managed list and all that stuff, right? And then you have opportunities where you can create pipelines and all the good stuff that basically come with it. And obviously, if you want to receive payments, you can go ahead and do payments right here. I'm not going to dive into that for now. All right. And then obviously for the marketing side of things, you can go ahead. You can basically, if I wanted to, I can go ahead and come up here and I can click create new post. And when I click create new post, I can basically post on all of my social media. I can post on Facebook. I can post on Google My Business. I can post on Instagram. I can post on LinkedIn. I can post on TikTok, all from one lovely, amazing platform if the need arises. Okay. And then the next thing you have here is basically You can go ahead and run automations. Now this is going to be later. I'm not going to talk about that for now because automations is kind of on its own, needs its own topic, right? So you can come up here, click on automations, and you could go ahead and create workflow, and then based off of this you can do whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, now here when you come up here to sites is very pretty much very simple, very easy. You can go ahead if you wanted to. Let's say you don't have a website, right? Remember last podcast that I did 2 days ago with Kate Adams, and she was talking about how you need a website. Most people don't have a website. Here's the thing. You're like, I don't know how to build a website, Emmanuel. I don't know. I've never built a website before. Website is not for me. I can't build a website. Now, here is, I'm going to show you how you can build one without any technical experience, okay? If you didn't graduate 5th grade, you can still build a website. Trust me. It doesn't matter. You don't need any high level education to be able to do the same thing for the most part. And you can go ahead and click one. Yeah, right here. Create a new website, and then you can create one from blank, or you can use a template. Just click continue, and you can go ahead and pick a template that you like. If you're building one for like if you have an auto shop, if you have automotive service, you can do this. But if you're a high level agency owner, you already know this. You can go ahead and resell the services to your customers and your clients and say, hey, you guys, we can build a website for you, even if you as an agency owner don't know how to build one. So if you're looking for a way in which you can get into the business of building websites, because I don't know if you guys know this, but the average income of website designer is basically what do you call it? Average income of website designer. You're looking at anything from give or take. You can pay about it's about roughly depends on where you are, but if you look at states right now, the average income in states for web designers, you could looking at maybe 61,000, 59,000, 57,000. Literally for a free trial, you can go ahead and get yourself started on an income basis of 61,000. Is that possible? That's completely up to you. I'm not going to guarantee that, but that's just basically people spend years. They spend years learning how to do basically something that you all with a simple software you can build completely from scratch. You don't need to learn anything about any HTML script. You don't need to learn about CSS. You don't need to learn anything about JavaScript. You don't need to learn anything about Java. You don't need to learn anything about any other Python. You don't need to learn anything about that. You could just automatically go ahead and build a website here. And you're like, Emmanuel, what about if there's custom codes that they need? They need custom coding for this. What do I do? Don't worry about that. I got you covered. You don't have to go pay thousands of dollars to go to a college to get a web designer degree. You can go ahead and basically do it literally starting for free. Okay. So you can go ahead and pick a website from here, select it, and you can go ahead and import it. And then you have the nice editor to edit it. You can build a support portal, kind of like Slack if you want. So rather than using things like WhatsApp group and Telegram, you can go ahead and use basically the client portal right here, which gives you the ability to, you can host your own training platforms inside of this right here. Now you can create forms. You don't need any type forms. You can use forms. You can use surveys. And then obviously here you can put a chat widget on your website as needed. Okay. And then obviously a few things there you really redirect. So the memberships here and courses, this is where you have the ability to create courses. And I remember when I said you can create like a Slack group, you can come up here in communities and you can go ahead and create your group right here where people can log in. And when they log in, they have access to the group for the most part. Okay. And then when you come here to reputation, you can go ahead and come up here and you can manage your reviews as people, the positive reviews, and you have the negative reviews. You can go ahead and manage those reviews right here. I'm not going to dive too much into that because, and then you can go ahead and manage all the reviews right there, right? And then the reporting, when you come up here to reporting, you can see how much you're basically spending on ads, how many impressions you're getting. You can go ahead and track your click-through rate. You can go ahead and manage and see what your ads are going here. If you're running Facebook ads, you can also do the same thing and track and manage it, your Facebook ads right here. If you are basically in a position in which you're doing attribution reports, you can see your conversion reports. You can track your call reporting by agents to see which agent is like sucks at doing their job, which agent's pretty good at doing their job. You can go ahead and track all that there, right? And you can go ahead and add custom links as well. This is all custom menu links you can add as well that is needed. So when you come up here to this settings side of things, you come up here, you can set up your business profile. And then Highlevel keeps rolling out new things. Like when you come up here to labs, when you go up to labs, you basically have new features that are coming in. You can turn it on and off, and you can submit feedback before it goes live. Now, a few other things that they have is you have the conversations AI, phone numbers, reputation management, all of the good stuff. So what I want to do right now is I want to show you guys how you can go ahead and manage. Let's say you have users, right? You have users and you want to go ahead and turn off user settings to basically those users don't necessarily have access to So when you come up here to my staff, you want to make sure that those users don't necessarily have access to a few tools. You want to go ahead and limit. Like you come up here to, if I want to do a team management here, we have this person here. If I wanted to make sure that she doesn't have access to memberships, she doesn't have access to the content, she doesn't have access to workflow. There's a few things you can do here, but if you notice, I can't turn up access to things like integrations. What are integrations? Integrations is think about integrations is to you come up to this tool here, your Facebook form fields mapping, your TikTok form fields mapping, they still have access to it as a user, right? They still have agency access, even if they're not an agency. So if you're able to make changes like this, where you can go ahead and remove the agency access, you're going to need a tool. And this tool that you're going to need is what is basically called it's a tool, and we're going to go into the tool here. The tool is basically called your marketer's toolkit. So it's basically the marketer's toolkit. It's the marketer's toolkit for Go High Level. This is basically for Go High Level agency owners and users to go ahead and make their Go High Level go from looking like the basic Go High Level. You can go ahead and make it look like a great, awesome Go High Level. So the starting price here, usually you've seen the pricing here. We Let's talk about the pricing, and we talk about the features, that they have. So you have here, you can basically you can get a discount, save $697. You have the $97 plan. This is usually where I would say start on. You have the $297, and you have the full time where you have it forever. It's $5,000. So, and then this is all you have. You have basically team builders, and you have the ability to manage the integrations and all that good stuff right there. And then if there's anything you don't see, you can email the support, and he'll be more than happy to basically get you all set up. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and come up here to theme builder. And when you come up here to theme builder, what it's going to have you do is right here in theme, geez, theme builder, you're going to say click the getting started. It's going to give you a few codes. It's going to say, all right, you need to copy this custom JavaScript code, and you need to also copy this custom CSS code. Now, where are you pasting it? You want to go into an agency section, and then you want to click on settings, and under settings, you want to go into company, and then right here where it says custom JavaScript, right here, you want to go ahead and paste your JavaScript right here. Just paste it here, and it's fine. And you want to go ahead and copy and paste the custom CSS code right here. Okay. Now, once you're done with that, you basically come up here, and then you can go ahead and choose the navigation themes. If you want to put a top navigation themes where rather than the dashboard being on the left, you can put it on the right. You can do this. If you want to do a sidebar navigation theme where, you can change everything as well here. If you want to get the one that I have, which is the sassy navbar theme, sassy. That's funny. You can go ahead and pretty much, this is the one I have here. You can just go ahead and click this, and you can select that right there. Now, my login dashboard looks completely different. This is how I have mine designed. You can go ahead and click this, and you can use this default login style. Now, if you also want to use a login screen where you're basically translating the words, you can do this right here as well. If you want animations, so like when I click on something, it shows my logo rather than anyone else's logo or high level logo. You can load animations, click on presets, and you can choose the preset that you want right there. And if you want to use your own logo, you can click on customize, and you can choose your own logo right here. And then the graph colors, you can change it. The graph that you have, you can make it look a little more decent. And then obviously in the launchpad items, if you want to go ahead and make any changes, you can come up here, click on this, click on customize, and you can go ahead and either hide or if you have the 297 plan, which is a higher tier, when you have the 297 plan, I don't have the 297 plan. You can use basically GHL customizer, and oh my God, that gives you crazy. When I mean crazy, that gives you crazy access to super awesome things. Once again, guys, the link is in the description. Go ahead and sign up for it. I just think if you're getting started, you don't need the 297. You can sign up for the 97. But if you really want access to everything, then definitely go check out the 297 plan. And then here you have basically, you can change the menu icons to look differently. This is just basically to think about it as the reason why you might want to do this is you don't want people to go, oh, well, this is just another Go High Level account. Oh, this is just another GHL. Oh, this is just another this. You go ahead and basically kind of make those changes from there right here, right? And then you can change obviously the custom menu icons, and you can put a 5 icon. If you want to change your 5 icon, you can go ahead and change your 5 icon right here. But what obviously just go ahead and play with it. I'm not going to dive too much into this. So one of the things that is important and is this is if you want to manage the integrations for your users. So you want to navigate here to hiding and renaming items, and just come up here to rename and hide a menu item. And you go ahead and click on customize, and you can come up here and you can change and rename anything you want to change from Launchpad to, let's say I wanted to change this from Launchpad to, um, let's say I want to change this from Launchpad. I want to change this to um, getting started. Okay, so I want to change that from Launchpad to getting started. That's on. So now I've pretty much gone ahead and changed that. Now, if I just go ahead and come up here and let's go back and let's reload this. It's gonna might take a little bit of time for the code to kick in there, but once the code kicks in, once yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. It'll make sense if I published it. I published it. Confirm. All right. So I was like, what's going on? Okay, so it's gonna all right. So it's published, and then we come up here. So remember, we wanted to change this from Launchpad to getting started. So all I have to do is click on that, and then I can change it from Launchpad to now. It is going to say, I guess it's going to take its sweet time. Whenever it takes a sweet time to figure itself out, this would be changed from Launchpad to getting started. But I'm going to make a few other changes as well. Let's see. One thing I also want to do is obviously we have the Launchpad there that I wanted to change. Let's say I wanted to hide the feature of, let me see. Let's say I wanted to hide what would be a cool one to hide. Let's say I wanted to hide. And also, if you keep navigating here to integrations here, right here, you can come up here, integrations, and you can either hide from everyone, hide from account users only, or you can go ahead and hide from account admins and users. All depends on what necessarily you want to do. You can go ahead and pretty much um, change that right there. If you can turn it on and off, if you wanted to hide it from everyone or hide it from account users. Let me see. Let's say I wanted to hide. What's a good one to hide? Oh, okay. So now let's come back here just so I can show you guys here so you see it. Remember the change we made? We changed it from Launchpad to getting started. Boom, look at that. So now we've changed it from Launchpad to getting started. And obviously we can do more extra stuff. We can rename it, we can change the icon, we can move the dashboard as anywhere we wanted to do. This tool, the GHL Marketers Toolkit, is a must-have. I'm gonna say it's a must-have if you want to differentiate yourself from other Go High Level agency. And then here you can come up in integrations. And like I said, you can hide integrations from everyone. So what does that mean? That means if I wanted to hide integrations, see, all I have to do is click on this. And once I click on it, I come up here and I publish it. Once I publish it, no one else is going to be able to see integrations. You can hide integrations from users if that's something that you wanted to do. So, and you just go ahead and click that. I'm not going to do it because I don't really want to. It's not something that I'm really interested in doing. I can come up here to labs. If I want to hide labs, I can hide labs from other people. This is all available on a $97 plan. Now, if you don't see integrations, this is one I had to email them. If that's something you want to do, I had to email, just send an email in and say, hey, I'm a user. Can you do me a favor and add the ability to hide account users on their integrations? But I believe you should see it on there as well, right? So if you want to do that, make some changes. That's basically the second tool you need to have. You need to go ahead and get that. Then again, guys, if you click the link in the description, you can get a free 14-day trial of Go High Level, and also you can also go ahead and get started with the GHL Marketers Toolkit as well. That's something you should go ahead and check out. Check out. Okay. So the next tool we want to talk about is basically let's say you are basically in a B2B. So there's a tool called White Label Suites. I think they're pretty good, but they're a little bit too pricey because they're charging like $1,000 a month for basically for able to get leads. But one tool that's out there that you can use, and I pretty much I'm a big fan of this tool, is a tool called basically the tool is called but this tool, the difference between this tool and any other tool out there is this tool basically gets its data from LinkedIn, but I think White Label Suites gets its data from the Google API, right? But let's say you need leads, right? You can come up here, go up to Lead Finder, and let's say you're looking for CEOs of, I don't know, let's say insurance. You don't even have to just say financial services, insurance. It's got the names out there. Let's even remove the title of CEO. Let's just say financial services in general, and let's just say um, I'm looking for keyword insurance agent, all right? and done. Okay. So I'm looking for people in the financial services that have the title of insurance agent. And it's basically just going to come up here. You have access to the phone number and you have access to the email. Um, this is interesting. It's doing its own thing, but this comes in. I believe you get 25 free credits to start. This is a tool called Instantly. It's instantly.ai. You can just go to instantly.ai and you can go ahead and get started. It starts out at $37. You can go ahead and pretty much do that. Let me just see if I can reload the screen here. And let's see what it pulls out with. Tokenizing in real life and swapping time and space. This is something that's pretty much new to me as far as their reticulating splines, and I guess there's something going on with your service. But you can go ahead and use this, and you can go ahead and pretty much pull the data. And then when you pull the data, you can go ahead and come up here and you can enrich your campaigns. Like for instance, this is one of the campaigns we're sending out to invite guests to podcasts, and this is automatically emailing out. So we actually have the software automatically emailing out to get people to respond. We also have a few other tools that we're using to filter as well. So we're also filtering the leads. That's going to be something that we're going to talk about later. Okay. So that's basically how you can do a B2B. You know, you can basically go ahead and do a B2B. Bending the spoon. I have no clue what that is. It looks like the spinning violently around the y-axis. That's just so hilarious. That's just a tool that you can use. Now, the next one we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys. It's actually a pre-recorded video that I did of how you can go ahead and use a tool called app.ai to basically you can, if you are like camera shy, you're like, oh my god, I don't like being on camera, you're camera shy, you don't have the right tools, you're low on budget, and you need to run ads, right? I'm going to show you guys how you can basically get ads running for cheap without having to pay anybody on Fiverr 50 to 100 bucks to do it for you. And I'm going to go ahead and let me see now. Let's go ahead and that's the one. Quick tutorial here, guys. So basically what I did was I went to ChatGPT. So you can go to chat.openai. Basically, I said, write a high converting VSL to life insurance agents that can generate income, grow your business. And this is what it spit it out. This is GPT-4. You need GPT-4 to be able to do this. So what I did, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and then what you need, the next tool you need is you need a tool called Descript. So you basically come up to Descript and you go ahead and paste the script that it gave you. You also need to train your AI here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change my speaker to, I think it's this one. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to this. So this is an AI script. Okay, so it's going to be that one. So basically, it's going to, what I need is I basically just need the audio, right? So it takes a while to pretty much do the whole thing, but let's see. So it's downloaded media files. So it's not done yet. And we're just going to basically give it a split second to go ahead and, you know, finish doing the script and doing everything that we basically needed to do. So this is basically how, if you don't have a good microphone, you don't have a good mic quality, you don't want to overinvest and all that stuff, you can go ahead and have AI basically do the whole thing for you, right? You can have AI basically go ahead and do the whole thing for you. Now, another thing what I'm going to do is, so I don't need all of this stuff here. So all of this here, from here and here, I need to delete that. Okay, and we're going to delete that. And then come up here to here, right here. And you could use whatever accent if you wanted to speak French. If you wanted to, you could teach it whatever you wanted to do. So it's a little slow here, and let's see. Delete and delete. Okay. So here we would go ahead and do this. Delete that. Delete that. We don't need all that stuff. Probably should have just pretty much gone ahead and set this up first. And then we go ahead and delete this. And then we go ahead and delete this. And we go ahead delete that. One. So we call that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and basically start this off. Okay, so see, it's working on it for me, um, but it's a little bit slow. Okay. All right. So this is a little laggy, as you can see. This is because um, let me see here. Okay, and what I should have done was basically now you just have to kind of fix the script for the most part. So that's is gone. That's gone. That's basically gone. That's gone. And then right here, I want this highlighted. And grow your business. Okay. And then right here it says insurance agents is what I needed to type to say. It's a little laggy, obviously, in the editing. So obviously you want to make sure that's why you want to make sure to kind of fix your script in the beginning. All right, let's see here. I need to write. Okay. And then also we come up here. And okay, done. So now we've generated our script. We can always fix it as much as possible when we're done. But so this is an AI script. So we're just going to go ahead and export. And I'm going to go ahead and export the audio. Okay. So we've gone ahead and exported the audio. Now, what else we're going to do now is we need the script. So we're going to go ahead and just copy the script. Need the whole thing. Copy the script, and then you're going to come up here to Pictory. So you need next to you need Pictory.ai. So what you want to do is just going to go ahead and click here, click proceed, and then paste it right there. And AI video script. And go ahead and click proceed. And then this is just going to go ahead and give you, you're going to have subtitles, you're going to have everything that you pretty much need. We can use, I want to use, and then also I can have the script, I can have my AI have a script in French. I can have ChatGPT write me a French script. I can have it, so this way you can target different markets if that's something that you want to go ahead and do. Um, so if you want to target different markets, you can use the AI to basically, do a script in French, do a script in Spanish, do a script in Portuguese, whatever it is. Even if you don't speak the language, you can create your own script, and then this is going to allow you to basically reach different, to basically broaden your horizon for the most part. So right now it's creating my scenes. There's only 14 scenes. Once the scenes are done, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys how I basically, you go ahead and create that ad. Okay. All right. So this is insurance agent. All right, let's split scene. Actually, let's not split scene. And let's come up here really quickly. Do you feel stuck? Right here. And what I'm going to do here is, this should pretty much be it. Insurance agents. Do you feel like you're strong fit for initial fonts wise? Life insurance career. This is the insurance agent. This is the only thing I don't like about this. Obviously, there's fixes to this. What I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and start something afresh. Obviously, we can change this. And okay, you can come up here. Let's say I wanted to use this and I wanted to use like a business. I can come up here and I can come up here to visuals and I can just type in business. Okay, and then just tap that in there. And we have here frustrated. Type that. And boom. And then we have, and then you just kind of go ahead and go in here. C9, grow your business with the support. And as we go, obviously you can change things as well. Join the ABC Star and a success story today. Now for the audio, what I'm going to do is just come up here to the audio. That script should already be downloaded. Voiceover. My uploads. Let's see if I have my upload ready. AI script. So I upload that. And then what is this going to do is it's going to basically sync the whole thing together. So it's going to, you basically sync it to the entire video. It might take a little bit, usually about a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to sync. And then once it syncs, you pretty much have something that's pretty much set up and good to go. So you can see, you could fine tune it a little bit. Now, pretty much it. That's it. So you just go ahead and click looks good. Once you're done, obviously you can add more stuff if you want to. Just go ahead and click download, and you can download the video. And we basically have our video script all pretty much created. So now, once you download it, what you need to do now is obviously once you've downloaded it, you need obviously a website if you're going to upload it to a website. But I'm going to be showing you guys a tool, which is basically play.io. And what play gives you the ability to do is play gives you the ability to basically create and launch ads. Okay. It gives you the ability to basically create and launch. You can create and launch Facebook ads if that's something you want to do, and create and launch ads on YouTube. Now, I'm going to be talking about if you don't have a Facebook account, all you want to do is you want to just go get, you can type in on Google, create a Facebook account. Okay, you can type and create a Facebook business manager. So you need a Facebook business manager, which you need this to basically be able to run ads. You need this to be able to do everything that basically advertisers are able to do. For this, you're going to need a Facebook page. You're going to need a Facebook ad account, and a few other things that also come with it. And you can go ahead and click start now. I already have a Facebook account, so I'm not going to do that. But you need to connect your Facebook account to Play. So to connect your account to Play, you basically just come here to connect platforms, and all you're doing is you just basically go ahead and log in, and it's going to connect your active ad account, your Facebook, Instagram account, connect it to your Google ad account as well, connect it to your YouTube ad account, and connect it to your TikTok. So this way you can go ahead and create and launch ads pretty much automatically for the most part. So if you want to launch LinkedIn ads, so this is basically an AI ads launcher that allows you to launch ads across multiple platforms automatically. And then when you have your ads all ready to go, you basically come up here to create hub. And let's say I want to create a Facebook account. I just go ahead and click create Facebook. And then here I can go ahead and put whatever I want to put here. So um, let's say I put that in there. Let's put therisingresults.com, and we'll call this ABC agency. Okay. And then once it's ready, let's see if it's ready yet. All right. So the video is still pretty much being generated. Once the video is ready, I just come up here and I add that right here. But the first thing first I want to do is I want to go ahead and pretty much do something new. So here, for this, what I want to do is you have the AI copywriter, you have the custom content. So what you want to do is you want to say something like ABC agency is the number one life insurance agents. We help agents grow their business without them having to invest a single dollar. Okay. And then you say stop. You can come up here and you can click add that dollar and dollar. And then obviously and then you can add that if that's something you want to do. And then headlines, you could add your headlines right here, but you can just go ahead and click rewrite. And rewrite is just basically like a big thing if you want to just go ahead and like do it yourself customly. So it's a so what's your business? Basically, life insurance agency that specializes in working with business professionals, right? With business professionals. And what is the name of it? So it's the ABC Life Insurance Agency. And then so we help insurance agents generate an income of uh, $5,000 to $10,000 per month with no investment, and we have no contracts. Right? So you can go ahead and write something like this. So um, it's going to go ahead and pretty much work on it for us right now, which is pretty much what it's doing. So as it's working on it right now, and you can come up here as well if you want to. You can come up here, click channel description. and then it should take you to another tab. If it's slow, it's fine. It's sometimes it usually don't this doesn't take this long. So one thing I can do is I'm gonna copy this really quickly and start this over from scratch to let's go ahead and advertise again. I want to do Facebook, and we want to do something like this. And we want to do basically edit is going to be new people next, and then you pick your target interest. So we have insurance, people looking for insurance, life insurance, and then we also have agents, agents, and then we have realtors. So this is like kind of like realtor. So it gives you the ability to basically you can pick up your national right. So you can add that. So you can add as much, as much as you need right here, and you can choose entrepreneurship. You can also target based off of people who, you could put people who basically have associated with Gary Vaynerchuk. You could do that if that's something you want to do. But you can basically pick your targeting, and then you could choose where you want to target. If I said United States, and then boom, I've got the United States right there. I click next, and I'm targeting people 18 to 65 plus. It's up to you what you want to do there. And then recommended creative. Let's see if our creative is done. Okay, it's done. So we'll go ahead and download that. And you can do this is just going to show you guys how to do a video creative, and we're also going to show you how to do an image creative, right? So we're just going to come up here. Actually, no, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. Hey there, initial stages for golden opportunity. Okay, good. So it's created my script right here. All right, so we have the script. So all I have to do is come up here to video, and then I upload the video, which will be this video here, the AI video script that we just went ahead and created. Okay, so it might take a little bit of time. It all depends on what do you call it, your how fast your internet is. Okay, so we have our video script. Save. It's still loading because obviously it takes a little bit of time, but now make sure to choose what you're doing. So you see how that's done, and then we have basically $10, and you can obviously have you learn more. I'm doing this to basically, if you want to send people to your website, you can also do one way in which you send people to a lead form. It all depends, and then this is what the ad combination is going to look like. So we have one for insert articles, right column, and all the good stuff that's here. So it basically created A to B split test here. So this is basically how you would create a video ad, and whenever you're ready to go, you just go ahead and click launch, and that's pretty much your ad is for the most part is done. We pretty much already built our ad, and obviously we put $10 a day. Let me see if I can hide this. Uh, Back. And we're back, guys. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I just noticed here, I noticed that you guys didn't necessarily get the audio. you didn't get the audio file of the what do you call it, of the AI video script and on how the AI sounds. So this is what I want you guys to take a listen to. So this is going to be the, let's go ahead and let me share the video with you. Agents, are you tired of hitting dead ends in your life insurance career? Do you feel like you're stuck selling policies to friends and family? Are you spending your hard-earned money on leads that never seem to convert? Now, this was, as you guys noticed, this was not voiced by me. This was all done completely by AI. AI just basically dubbed my voice and did this whole script, only to find out they've been resold again and again. You're not alone. Introducing ABC Agency, a game-changing approach to growing your life insurance business without spending a single dollar on leads. Sounds too good to be true. Let me explain. At a BC Agency, we understand the struggle. We've seen agents, just like you, frustrated with the never-ending cycle of chasing leads, only to be left with empty pockets. That's why we developed a proven system that allows you to generate quality leads, access a pool of potential clients actively looking for life insurance at no cost, build trusting relationships, say goodbye to cold calls and start connecting with people genuinely interested in what you have to offer. Grow your business with the support of a BC agency. See your income soar without the stress of traditional lead sourcing. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that your day will be filled with meaningful connections and sales rather than desperation and disappointment. Our exclusive community of life insurance agents has found success, and so can you. So, are you ready to take control of your future? Are you ready to leave behind the frustration and embark on a journey towards success? Book a discovery call now with ABC Agency and see if this opportunity is right for you. The life you've been dreaming of is just a click away. Join the ABC Agency and start writing your success story today. Boom, boom. That's it, guys. That's it. That was all done completely by AI. Once again, guys, the link is going to be in the description to get your free 14-day trial of Highlevel. Get started with Marketer's Toolkit, and also get started with app.play.ai, so you can go ahead and start building and start launching tools. And then the last tool, now also another thing is well for app.play, is they also have a white label. What that means is you can basically, you saw how I was able to launch, I can launch ads on any platform, Facebook, YouTube, Google, whatever it is. You can go ahead and buy their service and resell it basically at your own price label. They only charge you 27 bucks per account, but you can resell it with your own brand and your own company name with your own logo. That is basically, one more tool that's out there. There's other tools as well, but that's one I use. I don't recommend stuff I don't use, but that's one I use. I highly recommend you guys check it out. And thanks again for everyone watching me. And as always, as you guys know, as I always like to say, enjoy, have a good Friday.